Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne, and this is chapter 36 in the Comprehensive Prophet's Manual. And this is going to be called Ministering the Prophetic via a website. Uh, it used to be called in the Prophetic Supernatural Experience. This chapter used to be called Ministering the Prophetic via email. And I used to do that years ago. I used to run a website and write email prophecies for people. I'd type the prophecies and send them a written email full of prophecy, a number of pages each. And that was very encouraging. I did a lot of typing back then, but now I do my prophecies via MP4 or via video. And so things have changed in the years, 9 years ago, when I wrote the initial draft of this book, The Prophetic Supernatural Experience. So um, now I minister via a website, and you can find my website on the internet. When you type in personal prophecy, it'll come up Prophetic Ministries Australia. And I asked for a $30 donation uh, to do a prophecy for a total stranger. And from time to time, someone will write to me and say they haven't got the money, and can they have a prophecy, and I'll do one for them. It's not about that. It's about honoring the prophet and honoring the gift. And so you can imagine, uh, getting $30 for a 10-minute prophecy. I've done 55. I'll do 55 videos for this book, and they'll all be 10 minutes. That's $1,500 worth of my time that I use to produce this book. So time is important, and sometimes you may say that a prophet should do things for free, but if you're a total stranger to that prophet, why should that prophet spend his time doing a prophecy for you? There's many prophets who travel, who get a speaking fee to speak, and so when they minister to people, they're actually getting paid to minister to the people in the church. But there's certain prophets like myself who've got a website who minister for financial donations, and most of my money, 95% of my money, goes towards producing books. So people are essentially supporting a ministry that publishes books. So it takes a little bit of effort to set up a website. You can set up a website pretty fast, but having it being able to be found on Google is another matter, and that costs me $300 a month to be placed higher on Google. Um, and so it's a bit of a responsibility when you actually get paid for a prophecy. It's a higher level of accuracy is demanded uh, because people are actually paying to get a prophetic word, and there's a higher expectation on the gift. So you may think you can set up uh, prophecy website, and I encourage you to do so. You can set one up to do free prophecies, but I will tell you, if you get found on Google, you'll be overwhelmed with the amount of people that write to you and request a free prophecy. And I found out early on, years ago, 15, 20 years ago, when I started a free prophecy website, I found out when I was getting 15 prophecy requests a day that only 1 in 5 people write and say thank you for the prophecy. And So you'd do 10 prophecies and two people would say thank you and give you any sort of feedback. And I got upset with that at one stage, and I said to the Lord Jesus, if you don't give me an answer why people aren't saying thank you, I'm going to quit this ministry, even though you told me to start it. And Jesus said, remember when I healed the 10 lepers and only one came back and thanked me? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, you're getting twice the thanks that I got. And he laughed. And that's the thing that you'll find if you start to minister online, is that Christians aren't really a real thankful lot. And I find that people who pay for a prophecy are more versed at giving feedback and giving thanks for your prophecy. But uh, I encourage people, you know, I could even add something to my website. If some of you wanted to cut your teeth, I could add a page to my website uh, for free prophecies, and add a number of people to my website that can give free prophecies to people, and that would encourage people, and that would be a blessing to many people. But I enjoy ministering to the people that come to me, and I enjoy uh, giving words to Christians. No non-Christians come to my website and request a prophecy. Uh, um, if I had search words on Google called psychic reading or clairvoyant or psychic or spiritual reading, I may be getting non-Christians, but people who aren't Christians don't search on the search words personal prophecy. So I don't get non-Christians writing to me. I also do angel messages, and I I'll get the name of your guardian angel and a picture of your guardian angel, and give you a 5-minute message of your angel, and people love those messages and love that part of my ministry, and that's something that I enjoy doing. Every time I do an angel message, I actually meet the guardian angel, and so it's enjoyable meeting people's angels, and I've done hundreds of them, and that's really enjoyable. So um, you need to enjoy what you're doing, and many people may start in the prophetic and like to minister for free prophetically, and start a website and do prophetic ministry for free. And if that's something you want to choose to do, you can choose to do that. And there's some good websites. I approached a certain website that had free prophetic words, and they gave me a really helpful prophetic word, one that really encouraged me. They had a certain sign-on process, and uh, I signed on and got the prophecy, but I went back and tried to get a second one, but I can't work out how to get a second one. Um, so that they've sort of solved it in that way. They're not getting repeat customers. So, um, but I enjoy uh, ministering to people via prophecy, and it's uh, it's sad. I used to get a lot more requests when my books were selling greater, but as the prophecy requests have slowed down, um, it's sort of saddened me, because I really love doing personal prophecies. I really love getting paid for it, but I love earning the money for my books. But I really enjoy ministering to Christians, and certainly people who've donated money, because I know that they really appreciate it, and there's certainly more chance that they're going to give me feedback. So I encourage you to start a website and start your own ministry. God bless.